It's the center stage of girls volleyball in the state of Connecticut. It's the FCIAC Championship here in 2023. The #1 seeded Darien Blue Wave fight against the #3 seeded Trumbull Eagles, one of the oldest volleyball rivalries in Connecticut. Have everyone join alongside Griffith Krause. I'm Liam Tomaszewski. And Griffith, this is just the game on the schedule all year, the FCIAC Championship. It's Darien and Trumbull. What do you think we're going to see here today?
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest, I don't even know. Trumbull coming off a very hot upset against Fairfield Ward last game in the semifinals. They're excited, and they want Darien, and they want them bad. Darien has to come in and prove that they can fend them off for 3 sets.
Yeah, Darien beat the Trumbull Eagles last year in the FCIAC Championship game with a 5-set gritty battle. So this one, hopefully we'll see the same. Both of these teams are very highly skilled, highly depth. A lot of great seniors on this team.
Yeah, both these teams with the tallest front rows in all of the FCIAC. We're going to see battle blocking and attacking all night long.
So again, both these teams know on the line is another FCIAC Championship. Darien, they won the FCIAC Championship last year, but Trumbull, they're coming into this game on a mission. They want to take home that gold. Yeah,
this is nobody's game right now. Both these teams are going to have to fight equally hard to come away with the gold tonight.
So we already hear the cheering from Fairfield Ludlow High School. And now senior captain number 8, Aubrey Moore, will take the first serve in this FCIAC Championship matchup. And we are underway here from this championship game. Trumbull already right off the bat. Nice save there by Moore. Darien sending it over. The Eagles will have a free ball. Setting it up, hard ball, Schenk recovering. Moore to Leon, trying to find that court.
Great spot.
The first point of the FCIAC Championship going in favor of the Blue Wave.
Yeah, that's a fantastic spot by Brooke Leon. She pops it right on the sideline across the court, making the best of a set that's a little off the net.
So the Blue Wave lead 1-0. And miss hit there from Trumbull, so the Blue Wave up there again.
That's the kind of error you can't afford if you're Trumbull right now early on in the game. Darien's aiming to make as big of a gap between the 2 scores as possible.
So again right there. Trumbull. Darien setting it up, short ball from Marin Black. That one falls very nicely.
Perfect spot right over the blocking. Trumbull has such a tall offense right there. If you're hitting it low, it's going to go right into the block and coming back at you.
So huge shot there. The Blue Wave lead 3-0. Apologize for any graphical issues. Trumbull setting it up. And there it is, another great block from Marin Black, and you can feel that one at Fairfield Ludlow.
Yeah, solo block straight down, assisted by nobody but herself. Setting that ball way faster back on the Trumbull side.
So again, right there, we know what Darien is capable of.
Marin Black again. Turning that ball away, and Trumbull will take their first time out of the set.
So timeout will be taken by the Eagles just like that. The Blue Wave are up 5-0. We're going to step aside. We're going to take a break on the DAF Media Network. And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network. And we apologize for any graphical issues with our scoreboard. So Darien and Trumbull again getting set. The Blue Wave lead the Eagles 5-0 early on in this game. Aubrey Moore's serve is low. Trumbull on the look at it, hard hit ball. One hand save there from Leon. Sister sending it up, short ball, and finding that open space is Leon. What a great shot there from Darien.
Oh, that was so well played. Started off by an excellent up by Brooke Leon. Recycled to the center and putting it out for Savannah Leon's kill right over the block.
So a really great job there by Darien. They're already going into this one, the Eagles. Tossing the ball back up. Shank to Moore. Moore's going to send it over. The Eagles will have a free ball. Trumbull looking for some open space. Leon, hard hit ball. Trumbull trying to get there. They will. And they're just going to send that one back over. Moore to Marin Black, finding that open spot, but Trumbull there to recover. Hard hit ball from the Eagles. Shank. Leon, Moore sending it back over. That one is just going to go long. The longest point of the day going to the Blue Wave.
I mean, this is some of the best volleyball I've seen this Darien team play all season. It's coordinated, precise, and they know exactly what they're doing out on this court.
Oh, that one will be a serving error, so Trumbull goes on the board. Now they're still down by 6, but this set heavily going in favor of Darien.
Yeah, absolutely. Volleyball is a game of streaks, as I've said before. This is nobody's game just yet. Every team, if they're even down by as little as 6, they can come back.
So right there, you see it. And there we go, our scoreboard back up. The Blue Wave leading the Eagles 7-1. Moore setting it up for Marin Black. Trumbull there to tip that one. Again, the Eagles sending it over. Moore to her sister, Marin Black. Hard hit ball, and just finding that top left corner is Marin Black.
Yeah, it was a great spot. The set was a little bit low for her to go all the way on top and sending it down. She finds the back corner for a nice point.
So a huge ball there from Marin Black, one of the stars on this Darien team, the junior stud. And now number 16, Brooke Leone, will take the serve for Darien. Deep serve, Trumbull gonna take it, and a little miscue there. That one looked like hit the ground, but point will carry on. Leone finding it. Short ball there from Trumbull, and Darien cannot compute. That was number 23, Ariana John Balaj, putting the final touch on that ball.
Yeah, to Trumbull's credit, that was a great up. Ball almost hit the floor, getting the hand under that, getting the pancake, and that'll just lead them off at that point.
So the Eagles on serve. Number 9. And that one will go in favor of Trumbull. That was number 9, Carolyn Novia. So the Blue Wave lead the Eagles 8-3. Gonna keep that momentum going. Again, Novia on serve. Line drive shot, Moore. Close to the net, setting it up for Marin Black, and referees blow the whistle. That one going in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, referee's going to call a lift on that set. It's a little bit tight. She didn't really have a choice, and that'll just be Trumbull's point.
Oh, Darien's lead's decreasing, but they still lead by 4. And Novia on serve. Hard ball, Shank in a play. That one's just going over. Short tap by the Eagles. Darien recovering. Referees blow that whistle. Another point going to Trumbull.
Yeah, that's a well-called double by the ref. She was off her back foot, had no control of the ball, came off a little ugly.
Now the Blue Wave, they still lead by 3, but this Trumbull team slowly climbing back. Novia hard hit ball, Shank playing it. Moore setting it up to Ellie Moore, hard hit. Trumbull looking for it, going back to the stands, but that one will go in favor of the Blue Wave.
Another great touch by the Trumbull defense, just getting her hand barely under the ball, sending it back up for another chance to play on it. It'll just be batted out a little bit too far.
So really nice job there by Darien. They lead 9-5. Ayla Shank on serve. Trumbull's just going to be forced to send that one over. And Moore to Moore. To Leone, short by the net. Yeah, really great job there.
Yeah, Leone using the tall block. Swing the ball off the hands out of bounds. Be a good point for them.
So the Blue Wave take another one. They hit double digits. Yeah, and line drive serve from Shank. Trumbull setting it up close to the net. Hard hit ball, and nothing Aubrey Moore can do on that one from Ariana John Balaj.
John Balaj, she's the powerhouse of this Trumbull offense. If you set her a high ball in the middle, she's putting it straight down. You can see it right there.
Yeah, John Balaj using all that strength. And Darien just couldn't even see that one. Now John Balaj will be on serve in this first set. Low serve, Schenk recovering it, but that one will go towards the stands, and nothing you can do about that one.
Yeah, that's a relatively new serve that the Darien defense hasn't seen quite yet. It's a float that goes into a little bit of a spin, causing it to drop before the pass.
Yeah, so nice tactic on the serve there from John Balaj, trying to throw off the blue wave. Again, Moore. Setting it up to Ellie Moore. Hard hit ball, and Trumbull can't do anything about that one. Nice shot there from Ellie Moore. The Blue Wave still charging in this one. And now Savannah Leone on serve for Darien. Setting that one up. Trumbull just sending it over. Darien will have a free attempt. Schenk to Ellie Moore. One-hand save by Erdlin. Slew of one-hand saves. Trumbull, hard hit ball. That one's going to go out. The highlight played there. Ayla Schenk and Leone just hitting that one up with one hand, and Blue Wave save a point.
Yeah, something I've noticed so far from Trumbull is they aren't capitalizing on these free balls that they've been gifted. Brooke Leone sending that over. They have to be able to use that to put it down.
So Brooke Leone, Savannah Leone again on serve for Darien. Jasmine Johnson hitting it up. Trumbull, Darien trying to recover. Moore setting it up for Ellie Moore. Yeah, Moore hard hit ball, and the retribution on that block. What an amazing block there from the Eagles, a game changer.
Yeah, that's one of this Trumbull defense's awesome strong suits. They have such a tall block and well placed too. Yeah, they pressed perfectly over the net, stopped the ball from coming onto their side, even through it.
And the Eagles can feel this room, this gym. They have a full section. And on the serving area there, every single point matters, so you don't want to take those with too much.
Yeah, serving's the one thing that you fully control in this game. If you mess that up, it's a point that you shouldn't have lost.
So again, the Blue Wave on serve. Number 4, Ellie Moore, senior captain. Moore's serve is low. Just over the net, Erdlin with one hand. And again, Darien getting a little lucky on that one. Erdlin with the one hand, but again, they come away with the point.
It almost could have been a bummer for the Darien team. Just kind of dribbled over the net there.
Yeah, just dribbled over the net was that one. So again, Ellie Moore will be on serve for the Blue Wave. Trumbull setting it up, hard hit ball there. Schenk's gonna travel for it. Leone sending it over. Getting close by, hard hit ball, Schenk near the rafters. And all those players, just like a pop fly in MLB baseball, that one's dropping right down the center. And Trumbull will pick up another point.
Yeah, that's the kind of play that we need to see more from Trumbull, getting that free ball, feeding it to John Balaj in the center, and just putting it straight down. That's how they're gonna get their points.
So the Blue Waves still lead the Eagles 14-9. But Trumbull again on serve, little floater. Moore setting it up for Leone. Soft hit ball, and that one pays off, finding that open space between the front blocking line and the backdoor players. Another great point there from Darien.
Yeah, super well placed, just barely over the block. Back row player can't quite get there, and the block can't turn around fast enough to get it up.
So 15-9. Now number 7 for the Blue Wave, Annabelle Burke, stepping into this game. Burke's serve is good. Blue Wave, nice block there from Leone and Marin Black. The celebration on that one. They lead the Eagles 16-9.
Yeah, Trumbull tried recycling that tip over the block. Darien's just too tall, putting it straight back down.
So again, Annabelle Burke on serve for the Blue Wave. Burke serve is good, Johnson recovering. Trumbull setting it up. Moore on the dig. Hard hit ball from Leone, she'll hit that one up. Moore's gonna send it over. Hard hit ball from Trumbull, again Leone. Moore, Leone sending it over. Trumbull, nice read there from Burke. That one will fly out just to the right. And the Blue Wave leads 17-9 and will force Trumbull to take their second timeout in this first set.
Yeah, that play specifically, we're seeing Trumbull. They can't get a kill on it. Neither can Darien. It's playing a game of who makes an error first, and Trumbull's been noticeably doing that. So Darien's leading this game so far by 8.
And so the Blue Wave leads 17-9 late in this first set. We're going to step aside. We're going to take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on the DAF Media Network. Of course, you're watching this 2023 FCIAC Girls Volleyball Championship on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. My name is Thomas Juski, Griffith Krauts. So glad you could be here with us for this epic contest. Again, Annabelle Burke on serve for the Wave. Covered by Johnson. Trumbull sending it over. Again, Burke to Moore, to Leon. Hard hit ball, almost denied. And Darien trying on the block. Leon diving for it. Moore setting it up for her sister. Trumbull making nice recoveries. Moore, the setter, sending it over, and there it is. Number 8, Aubrey Moore, read that one completely right. And the Blue Wave go up 18-9.
Yeah, Aubrey Moore showing who does it better on that one.
The setter putting that ball down. Again, Burke staying on serve for the Wave. And that streak will end. So Annabelle Burke, one of her first varsity starts coming into this FCIAC Championship game, but had a couple nice slew of serves, and that one will go out. So the Eagles will get on double digits on the board. And now Trumbull libero Jasmine Johnson will serve it up. Johnson's serve is low. Leon recovering. Setting it up for Marin Black. Johnson on a nice save. Again, Trumbull. Moore looking for it up to Schenk. Again, the Leon. Both these teams playing relatively quick. Moore. So Moore miscued there from Callie McGillicuddy. When the Blue Wave take another point.
Yeah, hands just not quite strong enough to get control of that ball. You know, slip right through.
Now again, Aubrey Moore will be on serve for the Blue Wave. They lead by 9. Moore. That one up. Short ball there by Trumbull going square into the net. So the Blue Wave lead the Eagles 20-10.
Yeah, this has been a relatively few error game, and those errors that we see Trumbull committing, it's costing them those points.
So Aubrey Moore. Hard hit ball, Trumbull looking for it. Leon, short tap there. Marin Black using 2 hands to put that one away. There was back and forth there at the net, but Marin Black takes the upper hand in that one.
Great smart heads-up thinking, knowing the ball was too short to properly pass. They wouldn't get a good rep out of it. Recycling it, sending it right back over, and it'll hit the floor.
So Aubrey Moore again on serve for the Blue Wave. Line drive serve, Johnson to McGillicuddy. Ball there, Moore. Setting it up for Leon. Again, Trumbull, that one going off the tip of the net, falling into Darien court, so Eagles pick up a point on that one.
Yeah, super lucky, just rolling around along the tape of the net, and it'll fall right on the sideline.
Yeah, so the Blue Jays still lead the Eagles by 10. So now Trumbull will be on serve. Senior captain number 13, Sabella Gildea Monso. Monso's serve is good. Schenk giving it to Ellie Moore. Johnson. Back up, hard hit ball by the Eagles. Schenk trying on the one-hand save, but could not reach that one.
Yeah, those high set balls are exactly what Ariana Gambalage needs to get those kills.
So the Blue Wave sit comfortably in this first set, with Trumbull getting on a little streak on serve. Now Monso's serve is just back. Blue Wave reading that nicely on that back line, so again, increasing that lead back up to 10. No Leone. Little lob serve. Trumbull setting it up. Darien can't do anything on that block, so the Eagles picking up another point.
Yeah, smart shot off the hands. Darien has such a high block right there. It's going to be hard to hit through it, so they just go right off of it into the sidelines.
So again, the Eagles on serve. Shank. That one's going up towards the ceiling more. Giving it to Leone. They're going to send it over. The Eagles have the free ball. Hard hit ball from Trumbull. Darien not there to make the play, so Eagles pick up another point. So Blue Wave only need 3 to put this set in the books, but you don't want the Trumbulls to get on a hot streak. Go the Eagles. Setting it up more. And what a kill there from Ellie Moore on this left side. The outside hitter puts that one away.
Great spot, throwing it in between the block and the antenna, right down the line. Nobody's waiting there for it.
So now, senior captain libero Ayla Shank on serve for Darien. Line drive serve from Shank. Trumbull trying to recover. Forcing to send that one over. Again, setting it up for Ellie Moore. Hard hit ball denied at the net. And the Eagles pick up another one.
Yeah, that's a theme we've been seeing so far. Trumbull Eagles just have such a big block. Darien has to be a little bit smart about where they put it, if it's over it or around it.
So again, Ariana Jambalage on serve for Trumbull. Line drive ball, but again, the Blue Wave capitalize on those serving errors. They've picked up at least a couple points on Trumbull serving errors.
Absolutely, it's leading to that massive gap that we see right now.
So the Blue Wave have set point in the FCIAC Championship game. Leone on serve, that one's good. Close to the net, just putting that one down is Trumbull. Moore to Ellie Moore, short tap. And the Eagles cannot get there, so the first set in the FCIAC Championship goes in favor of Darien.
Yeah, we saw that super smart play right there by Ellie Moore at the end. That's exactly what they need to do, tipping it over the block, and there's no defenders right there. You can't put it through the block. Trumbull has too strong of players to do that.
Yeah, so Darien taking that first set, definitely going to be key. So 25-15, your score in the first set. We're going to step aside on the DAF Media Network. We'll be right back for start of second set of play.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
And back here live in the DAF Media Network, of course, want to give a shout out to our FCIAC sponsors, Metro Team Sports, First County Bank, Hospital for Special Surgery Orthopedics, The Next Street, Stack Sports, and Farmers Insurance. Of course, the FCIAC Commissioner Dave Schultz as well, doing a great job bringing you this FCIAC tournament for all sports. And of course, we saw that first set going in favor of the Blue Wave. They took it 25-15, and that was a pretty big gap in that first set.
Yeah, definitely. I think Trumbull found out their new game plan running into the second set, and that is setting senior captain Ariana Gambalage. If you put it high in the middle for her, she's sending it down.
And so indeed it is. So getting ready here for the second set of play from the Fairfield Ludlow High School main gym. Blue Wave took the first set over the Eagles 25-15, and in great fashion. We saw little errors from Darien, and Trumbull's going to need a spark if they want to try take that second set.
Yeah, Trumbull has to maximize their use of the free balls that Darien's been sending. They've been keeping Darien pretty well out of system for the most part, and if they can use that to their benefit, they'll have a better chance in the second set.
Okay, so both these teams getting set. We hear the cheers from the Trumbull High School student section.
Yeah, we can't forget how tight of the first set it was, the semifinals of Trumbull versus Ward, 26-24. And in the second two sets, Trumbull came back and absolutely decimated them.
Yeah, that first set went to the Eagles. It was very close, and then Ward kind of just didn't get that spark that they were looking for in the second and third set, and Trumbull just decimated them. So the Eagles will start the second set on serve. Senior libero Jasmine Johnson. Johnson's serve is good. Shank, a little miss-hit right there. Didn't get those hands up to put the ball up, so Eagles go on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, moving her feet a little bit more, she'll be able to decide more clearly between a platform and using her hands, get that ball up more efficiently.
So again, Johnson on serve for the Eagles. Her serve going right into the net, so again, we are tied at 1 in this second set of play.
This Darien team is so good, you cannot be missing your serves or making errors like that, because you need every point you can get if you want to stand a chance against them in the second set.
So now Aubrey Moore starting the second set on serve for Darien. Moore's serve is good. Johnson hitting it up. Sending it over, a little lob ball there, but Darien recovering. Moore short ball, tap up by Trumbull. Leone. Hard hit ball, Jasmine Johnson running for it. Trumbull near in there, but cannot get that one over the net. So that point going in favor of Darien.
Yeah, great cross shot by Savannah Leone, putting it right in between the seam of the defenders, forcing them to wing it off the court.
So nice point there from Darien, making Trumbull move around. And now Aubrey Moore back on serve. Getting close up, hard hit ball down off the one hand of Moore. So Trumbull Eagles tie this at 2.
Yeah, it's crazy what happens when you put it high and give it to Ariana. She'll put it straight down.
Yeah, Ariana Jambalage, strong player on this Eagles team. And now for Trumbull, Monso on serve. Moore setting it up close to the net for Marin Black. And look at that, number 23, Ariana Jambalage denying Marin Black. And that's a play we've seen Marin Black all year make that kill. But right there, huge block from the Eagles.
Yeah, she hasn't been faced with a block like this so far.
So the Eagles back on serve. A little short ball there and an error from Ellie Moore. So Eagles take a 4-2 lead. Again, Monso on serve. Short line drive, Moore to Shank. Setting it up for Leo, and that one's gonna fly out. So Trumbull picking up a nice little lead. They lead 5-2.
Yeah, as we saw before, no lead is too small or too big to lose behind. So Darien needs to get back in this game as soon as they can.
Indeed they do, and the Eagles again will be back on serve. So they lead by 3. Trumbull lob there, Ellie Moore playing it. Setting it up for Shank's gonna send it over. The Eagles will have a free ball. Hard hit ball from the Eagles. Moore to Shank. To Leone, trying to get that one is Darien, but they cannot, so that point going to the Eagles.
Yeah, a ridiculous amount of blocks and block touches so far in the second set. It's just making Darien have an inefficient offense. They'll have to be a little smarter with their placement of the ball. They can't brute force their way through this one.
So again, the Eagles on serve, they lead by 4. Low serve there from Monso. Setting it up for Maroon Black, short ball, Trumbull finding it. Hard hit there, that one will stay in, so Trumbull will pick up that point.
Yeah, Darien, oh wow.
And timeout there taken by head coach Lori LaRusso to talk some things over. Almost the opposite of what we saw in the first set. Darien had the upper hand. Now Trumbull leads the Blue Wave by 5.
Exactly. These two teams have switched roles all of a sudden in the second set. I have no idea what I'm seeing from the Darien offense right now, but they're not being smart. They're trying to hit it as hard as they can through this block, and they know it's just going to come right back at them.
Yeah, so 7-2 your score in the second set. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on the DAF Media Network. Trumbull Eagles have carved out a nice little lead. They lead 7-2 over Darien. So Monso again on serve. Moore setting it up for Marin Black. Hard hit ball. Trumbull there though. Sending it over Shank. Referees blow the whistle. That one going to the Eagles.
Yeah, this gap's getting a little scary between the Darien and Trumbull scores right now. Darien avoiding the block, but almost being a little too conservative with their attacks, making the defense easy for Trumbull.
Yeah, so Trumbull defense really stepping up in this second set of play. And Monso on serve, they lead 8-2. Moore. Setter's gonna send it over herself, but Trumbull very ready for it. And a little misread there, looked like John Balaj tried to get her arm up, but missed that one, so Blue Wave will be back on serve.
Too far of a set, sending it right over her shoulder, and it'll drop. And Brooke Leone stepping back to serve.
Yeah, so Brooke Leone back on serve for the Blue Wave. No, Leone's serve is good. Johnson hitting it up. Trumbull really close to the net, so that one won't even go near. That was senior captain Carolyn Novia. At that point, going to the Blue Wave.
Yeah, they were really hoping Darien would reach over and try to get a touch on it so they'd reset, but to no avail.
So again, Leone on serve. Johnson hitting it up for number 23, Ariana John Balaj, and right there, huge kill. Take another look at that replay. John Balaj right there in the right place. Just finding that back corner.
Yeah, not only does she hit it hard, she hits it exactly where it wants to go, right on the sideline.
So again, Trumbull. Shank. Setting it up more. Setting it up again, but referees blow that whistle. That one going to Darien.
Yeah, set a little bit too high. While there is still a little bit of tempo in John Balaj's attack, there isn't much, so high set, good for her, but a little too high for that.
So Shank again on serve. Trumbull looking for a play. We're going to send that one over. Darien has the free ball really close to the net. Both teams on the block. Setting it up for Leone. Hard hit. Trumbull making a nice save. They're going to send that one over, but there's the huge block we've been waiting for from the Blue Wave.
Yeah, Darien stepping into their own a little bit here now in the second set. Lagging behind. They seemed almost a little sluggish, but they sure know what they're doing now.
And so right there, Erdlin and Leone, they're to make a huge blocking line for Darien. So serve there, Trumbull setting up a play. Little soft tap, finding the room. Number 10, Ava Kunkel. And Trumbull will lead the Blue Wave 10-6. Line drive serve from John Balaj. Hard hit shot there. That one will just go out, so that one going in favor of the Eagles.
A little hesitation from the liner up there. Not exactly sure if it was in or out, so we'll give it to Trumbull.
So the Eagles will take that one. They lead the Blue Wave by 5. Trumbull. Really close, hard hit shot. That one going to Darien.
Turning a little bit too much into the line there. Trying to avoid the block going between the pin and the hands, but it'll go right out.
So 7-11, your score in favor of Trumbull. Setting it up, short tap there, blocking from Darien. Leone trudging for it, cannot get there. So again, Trumbull picking up another point.
Yeah, Darien really has to capitalize on these 3 rotations with Jean Balaj not in the front row. She's such a menace on the court with a block and a hit that they need to use this while they can before she comes back.
So number 8, Bailey Wright in serve for Trumbull. Shank setting it up more to Ellie Moore. Hard hit shot with the kill is number 4, Ellie Moore.
Yeah, that's personally one of my favorite plays that I see Darien do. Whenever you can put someone in the middle that's not a middle, the other team doesn't know what to do with it.
Leading the team this year in kills is Ellie Moore. And that right there just shows you what she's made of. Again, Johnson. Setting it up, trying to put that one is Rylan Massey for Trumbull, but Blue Wave will capitalize on that error.
Yeah, lowering her shoulder too much, maybe going for the roll. At the last second, decided she didn't want to. Hits at full speed just into the net.
So the Blue Wave still down by 3. The Eagles have the lead. And serving error there from Ellie Moore. So again, Trumbull still has that lead. Darien's trying to catch up a little bit, but Trumbull's maintaining that strong lead.
Yeah, with Darien still fighting from behind, they need every point they can get, especially on the serves.
So the Eagles on serve. Shank hitting it up over by the sidelines. Leone. Short tap over by Moore. Trumbull's going to be forced to try to put that one in, but that one will go square into the net.
Yeah, again, contacting that ball too low. It's below the net. If you're not going to jump on it, it's just going to go straight down into the net.
And again, for the Blue Wave, number 7, Annabelle Burke coming in to do the serve. When Burke went on serve last in the first set, the Blue Wave, I think, had a streak of about 4 or 5. Let's see what that they're looking for here. Burke again. Setting it up, hard hit shot. Marin Black's going to send that one over. Again, Trumbull. Hard hit ball right off of Burke. Didn't even see that one. I think that was number 24, Claire Davis, on the hard hit. And Ariana John Balaj checking back in this game. So the Eagles still lead by 4. And Jasmine Johnson back on serve. Shank setting it up more. Marin Black, referees blow that whistle. That one going to Darien.
Yeah, another great call, calling the lift on the attack there. Ball too far down, not enough correct contact on it, lifts it over the net.
So the Blue Wave on serve, number 8, Aubrey Moore. Moore. Setting it up, John Balaj on the fake kill. She finds that open space. Where the Eagles lead the Blue Wave 15-11.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice if you're Darien, you really have to be aware of that. You can tell exactly if she's going to hit or if she's going to tip. She straightens her arm all the way out like the Statue of Liberty and just kind of pushes it. There's no torque to it at all.
So again, the Eagles on serve. That serves up. Moore. Faking it to Marin Black, trying to put that one down is Darien. And again, the Eagles prevailing in those situations. They lead the Blue Wave 16-11 as head coach Lori LaRusso calls a timeout. Try to toss some things over, but Griffith in the spotlight. Darien, they're down in this second set. What do you think they're talking about?
I don't know. They have to get out of their own heads right now. Darien, they can fight. They can fight hard, but they have to be able to come back from this 5-point deficit. Trumbull's a good team, and Darien kind of came into the second set underestimating them after the first one.
And so indeed, so the Eagles lead the Blue Wave by 5. We're going to step aside. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on the DAF Media Network. Of course, scores venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Liam Tomaszewski, Griffith Kraus. So guy could be here for this 2023 FCIAC Girls Volleyball Championship game. With the Eagles again back on serve after the timeout. Trumbull. Moore hitting that one up. Marin Black firing after the timeout. You never know, that could be the game changer in this second set.
Yeah, that's the hit that we've been looking for from Marin Black all night. That statement kill straight down to the floor. And let's see if that changes the tide and attitude in this Darien offense going forward.
So Leone back on serve for the Blue Wave. Leone's serve is good. Trumbull. Hard hit shot there from John Balaj. Darien playing it nicely. Setting it up, short tap by Leone, but Trumbull has plenty of time. Again, John Balaj, hard hit. That one going close, Leone. They're gonna send that one over. Huge save on that ball. Again, Trumbull. John Balaj, and that one, second try, John Balaj puts that one away.
Yeah, all Darien needs to do against that is put their hands up and make some sort of contact throwing the ball down. If she goes uncontested, it's hitting straight to the floor. If they can get a hand on it, a soft touch, they'll have some chance of getting that ball back up.
So the Eagles on serve, Marin Black. Hitting it up, hard hit shot there by Ellie Moore.
Trumbull block a little bit late getting out there. Ellie Moore will use that to her benefit and fleecing it straight through.
So great ball there from the Blue Wave, and number 20 senior captain libero Ayla Schenk on serve. Schenk off the tip of the net. Trumbull's gonna try to send that one over, going right into the net, so nice ball there from Schenk on the serve. Trumbull trying to recover, but cannot do so. And after that one, head coach Nicole Tromlin for the Eagles will take her timeout in this second set, so only down, or excuse me, the Trumbull Eagles lead the Blue Wave by 3, but we're gonna step aside. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on the DAF Media Network. Ayla Schenk on serve for the Blue Wave. Setting it up is Trumbull. Hard hit shot there from John Balaj off of Ayla Schenk. Can't even see that rocket of a ball.
Yeah, if you see on the block, it's only Caitlin Erdlin versus that attack, and that's such a difficult thing to do. The one-on-one is almost always going to go in the hitter's favor.
So John Balaj on serve. Leone, and that one goes off the top of the rafters, so Trumbull just keeps picking up points, extending that lead to 5. So the Eagles again on serve. Shank hitting up to Moore. Hard hit ball there from Darien. Ellie Moore again with another kill tonight.
Yeah, something she's been doing so well tonight is putting that ball straight down through the line, finding the space in between the antenna and the blocker's hands and using that to her full benefit.
So neither team out of it yet. Darien back on serve. Leone. Trumbull again close to that net. Another point going in favor of Darien.
Yeah, very needed ace there by Savannah Leone. And Darien inches back into 3.
So again, Leone on serve. Deep serve there. Trumbull recovering it nicely. Setting it up. Trumbull giving it with 2 hands. Moore. Setting it up to Moore. That one's going to stay in, so Blue Wave picking up another one. That Trumbull lead decreased to now just 2.
Yeah, Trumbull can't lose their footing now. If they want to bring this set back, they have to keep making statement plays like they've been doing. But with Ariana Gombalage off the court now, we'll see how they can do.
So Leone. That serve just sailing on out. So Trumbull picking up that one. They hit 20.
Yeah, unfortunate timing for that missed serve exactly when Darien was hoping to increase their gap to only 1.
So the Eagles on serve, number 8, Bailey Wright. Wright on the serve, Shank. Giving it up to Moore. Hard hit ball there by Ellie Moore, so Blue Wave picking up another one, again, neck and neck in this second set.
Yeah, super solid combo of lucky and smart shots. She puts it exactly where she wanted across the court, but it'll kiss the tape too and fall when nobody can get it.
So now Ellie Moore back on serve for the Blue Wave. Moore. Hitting it up, hard hit shot there from Davis. Shank with the one hand save. Darien just trying to get it over, and that one will fall.
Yeah, that ball found its way nicely through the rafters going back over to Trumbull's side, but it'll fall to the right out of bounds.
So again, really close in this second set. Trumbull only leads the Blue Wave by 3. Moore getting close to that net. No call from the referees. Leone back up to Moore. Hard hit shot there from Moore. Nice save by Jasmine Johnson. Again, setting that ball over. Leone. Both teams making great saves. Sending it over is Kunkel. The setter throwing it over. Trumbull again making huge recoveries. One hand there, and the point of the day. Number 3, Savannah Leone can't get there, and the Eagles get 22.
Yeah, that point may very well have been the deciding factor for the set. Both teams giving everything they had to get to the ball, and you can hear the fans behind me going absolutely nuts for that outcome.
Yeah, fans getting on their feet in this one as Trumbull leads the Blue Wave by 4 late in this second set. Eagles on serve. Shank to Moore. Finding Leone. Hard hit shot there, just going into the net so the Blue Wave can breathe a little bit after that one. Still a 3-point lead though.
All Darien needs is one good serving run, and they're right back neck and neck with Trumbull.
So again, Annabelle Burke on serve in a big spot. Close to the net, Trumbull. Referees blow the whistle, so an error there from the Eagles. That one goes to the Wave.
Yeah, too tight of a pass, making the setter move a little bit too much. She won't get her feet fully underneath the ball, and that'll cause her to double it on the way out.
So again, Burke on serve for Darien. That one is good. Johnson. Giving that up. Trumbull giving Darien the free ball. Setting it up for Marin Black. Boom, goes Marin Black on that one. And we are just back to a 1-point lead.
Yeah, perfect timing for that superpower to come out, sending it straight down as hard as she can. There's no returning that ball.
So the Eagles take a timeout. They only lead by 1 late in this second set. We're going to step aside. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network.
If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org.
Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Trumbull setting it up. Darien looking for it. Burke to Moore, short tap. Trumbull, hard hit shot there, Leone. To Moore. Soft tap, Trumbull recovering nicely. Jasmine Johnson. Trumbull giving Darien the free ball. Burke getting close to that net, Leone. Trumbull, hard hit shot, and Darien on the block. Marin Black, and we are tied at 22.
Yeah, Darien needed that point so bad, bringing them back neck and neck with Trumbull. This is anybody's game right here.
The Wave are cruising along. Burke again on serve. And hard hit ball there. So Trumbull can breathe a little bit, but again, that lead only at 1.
Yeah, Annabelle Burke just a little bit too excited after that play, sending it too far out, and let's see how Trumbull can come back with 1-point lead.
Neck and neck in this second set. Jasmine Johnson on the serve. Short serve, Moore. Setting it up for Marin Black. Trumbull looking for it. Again, close. That one will go into the referee's chair, and again, we are tied.
A little bit too much heat on that ball for the Trumbull defense to send it back up and wing it off into the sidelines.
So now the veteran Aubrey Moore coming in to serve in a huge spot. Blue Wave could possibly take the lead after this point. Moore's serve is good. Trumbull looking for a short tap from John Balaj. Again, setting it up for Leone. Hard hit ball. That one stays in. The Blue Wave up by 1. They have set point.
Fear flashing through Trumbull's eyes that they've been in this situation before. And Darien is ready to take the second set.
The most important point in this game so far for Darien. Moore's serve is up and good. Trumbull. Short little tap there, Marin Black. Moore, back to Marin Black. Trumbull, John Balaj, Moore. Shank, setting it up for Leone. The block is just out, and the Blue Wave take the second set, 25-23.
Trumbull utterly in shock. They have no idea what just happened there. Such a large lead throughout the entire game. Darien takes their first lead at 23, and they just come back and they take that set.
So a last-minute lead for Darien. They capitalize in 2-0. They're looking well good in this FCIAC Championship game. And especially after plays like that, Darien fought till the end. They didn't give up, took some timeouts here and there, and it benefited them. So Darien takes second set 25-23. We're going to step aside. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. We'll be right back for the start of the third set. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Of course, want to give a shout out to our FCIAC sponsors, sponsoring all Fairfield County Athletic Conference tournaments, Metro Team Sports, First County Bank, Hospital for Special Surgery, Orthopedics, Stanford Health, The Next Street, Stack Sports, and Farmers Insurance. Doing a really great job sponsoring all the FCIAC tournaments, along with FCIAC Commissioner Dave Schultz. Doing a really great job. So here we have the Girls Volleyball Championship. Darien won that second set in a really great fashion, 25-23, last-minute lead, so that momentum is 100% on their side.
Yeah, absolutely, but Darien is not out of the woods yet. I've seen many reverse sweeps in my time playing volleyball. The team goes up 2, and they'll lose 3-2. Trumbull has every inch of fight still left in them, and they want this bad. Darien has to come out and play just as strong as volleyball as they did in the first and second set if they want to come home with the game tonight.
So the Blue Wave definitely miss a curveball with Trumbull almost taking that second set, but Darien holds strong. So 2-0. The Blue Wave lead the Eagles inside Fairfield Ludlow High School. Of course, you're watching this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Liam Tomaszewski and Griffith Krause, so glad you could be here. Watch this game with us. And now you can hear the cheers from the Darien section. Originally we were hearing them mostly from Trumbull, but looks like they've quieted down a little bit after that set.
Yeah, exactly.
So Aubrey Moore starting the third set on serve for Darien. Moore's serve is good. Trumbull. Leone. Setting that up for Leone. Hard hit ball. That one will stay in, and just like that, Blue Wave take the first point of the third set.
Yeah, this is Darien volleyball. They're playing perfect defense, offense, and combining them together into a team worth reckoning.
So Moore again on serve. Trumbull setting it up, hard hit shot Moore. Up to Shank. Leone just sending it over. Again, Trumbull. John Balaj, Leone setting it up, Moore. To Moore, that one will go into the net just a little bit, jumping too high on that one. So tied at 1. Eagles on serve. Number 13, Sabella Gildea-Monso. Moore, that one's close to the net. Trumbull's gonna tap it, Marin Black. Sending it over, Leone on the block. And that one again will be picked up by Darien.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Darien there, seeing the ball coming over. You want to avoid being in the net, providing an error.
And now number 16, Brooke Leone on serve for Darien. That one's a line drive. Hard hit ball by Trumbull. Darien's gonna save that one. Referee's blowing the whistle, so that one going in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, the referee calling a lift. Not sure if I agree with that call. All fists making contact with that, making it impossible to, but the point will go to Trumbull nonetheless.
So again, Trumbull on serve. Shank to Moore, to Marin Black. Trumbull fighting for it. They cannot reach that one. So again, the Blue Wavers picking up points left and right.
Yeah, when Marin Black gets her handle on that ball, Trumbull's not sending it back over. She puts it in just such a smart spot that Trumbull has to wing it back off.
So again, Shank on serve, and Trumbull reads that one right. Just going out again, tied at 3. And Darien picking up the serving errors. They'll take a 1-point lead.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic mistake from that senior captain sending the ball into the net, especially at such a critical point.
So the Blue Wave back on serve with number 3, Savannah Leone. Leone, Jasmine Johnson hitting it up. Really close there. Trumbull, one hand, trying to get that one over the Leone sisters, but that one will fall, and again, tied at 4. So the Eagles will get another look at it on serve. This one, number 8, Bailey Wright. The right serve is up. The referee's gonna call that one just out. So back-to-back serving errors here from these two teams.
Yeah, Trumbull's getting tired. They've been playing their heart out all game. Losing that second set was just such a devastating blow to them that they're starting to make more mistakes here in this third set than they have.
I'm trying to figure out a little confusion about whose serve this is, and looks like it will go to Ellie Moore. So Moore back on serve. Her serve is up. Trumbull looking for it, setting it up. A little lob there from John Balaj. Erdlin just tossing that one over. Moore giving it to her sister, the setter again, looking for that one. We've seen that this entire year from Moore, the setter. Just perfectly placed ball.
Yeah, it just works so well. Trumbull specific type of defense. They leave a hole right in the middle of the court that everybody would have to crash into to get into that spot.
So Moore back on serve for the Blue Wave. Line drive, low serve is good. Trumbull. Hard hit shot there. Moore making a nice dig. Setting it up for Leone. Again, nearing that blocking line's Darien. Moore. Left hand Erdlin. Trumbull again sending it over. The Blue Wave will have a free ball. Moore to Leone. Hard hit shot. Trumbull making a huge recovery. Johnson sending it over. Moore. And look at that. Number 8, Aubrey Moore, almost looked like a kill from that setter position.
Absolutely it was. That's the power of a left-handed setter. She can go up, turn with her fist, and just send it straight down. Defense not expecting that.
So the Blue Wave carving out their lead. They're up 7-4. Moore again on serve. A little miss hit there from Jasmine Johnson, and this Blue Wave team has not showed any signs of letting up as the Trumbull Eagles will take their first timeout in this third set. So game heavily favored, going in favor of the Blue Wave, but we're gonna step aside. We'll take break on the DAF Media Network. And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network. Of course, you're watching this 2023 FCIAC Girls Volleyball Championship on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. I'm Tom Zuski, Griffith Krause, so glad you could be with us as senior captain Ellie Moore for the Blue Wave is back on serve. Moore's serve is up and good. Trumbull trying to wheel it in, hard hit ball, and that one, Erdlin putting that one just down right on the line.
Yeah, great solo block, turning the ball away, angling her hands perfectly so it ends up back in bounds. When it's hit so hard like that, it's hard to control, but she executed that perfectly.
Yeah, so nice job there from Caitlin Erdlin. And now Ellie Moore back on serve for the Blue Wave. Moore. Johnson playing it. Sending it over is Trumbull, and again finding that open space, number 24, Claire Davis. Nice ball there from the Eagles.
Yeah, just a smart shot, putting it right into the center of the court. No defenders having to crash into it.
No more. To her sister. Leone putting it over. Trumbull setting it up. Short ball. Moore to Moore. Bringing it back over is Aubrey Moore. Davis, hard hit shot. Close up in those rafters. Referees blow that whistle. That one going to the Eagles.
Yeah, fantastic touch and a great up, but unfortunately goes in that rafters, lands on the outside. It's going to be marked as out in Trumbull's point.
So the Eagles back on serve. That serve is up. Shank close to that net. Darien with another chance at it. Johnson setting it up. Hard hit ball from Trumbull. Shank. The Moore. Shot there from Caitlin Erdlin. There for the kill.
Yeah, it was a fantastic set choice right there. She drew the middle thinking that the setter was going to dump. No block there waiting for Caitlin Erdlin, or she'll send it right down.
The Marin Black checking back in this third set. And again, Annabelle Burke on serve for Darien. Burke's up with the serve. Johnson setting it up. Davis. That one will go out, but the referees can blow that one off, so that one go in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, that'll go off Marin Black's high hands on her block, just going off the fingertips, launching out of bounds.
So Johnson on serve. Shank. Moore. Short tap there. Leone. Referees blow that whistle, so going to the Eagles.
Yeah, just barely not enough on that ball. Would have dribbled over the net. But unfortunately, it'll go short, landing on Darien's side without a touch from Trumbull.
So Darien's leads come decreasing. They only lead by 2. Again, Johnson on serve. Moore. Setting it up to her sister. Marin Black putting away that ball, but again, close by. Shank. Moore's going to send it over. Setting it up. Hard hit shot there. Huge save from Shank. Leone trying to put it away. McGillicuddy. Close to that net. The referees blow that whistle, going in favor of Darien.
Yeah, the ball going into the net. No touch from the Darien block, so that'll be the 4th touch on Trumbull. Giving the ball back and point to Darien.
So Aubrey Moore back on serve for the Blue Wave. Setting it up. Moore. Back up to Moore. Leone. Hard hit ball. Jasmine Johnson setting it up. Moore. Shank setting it up to Leone. That one will float out. So Trumbull catching a little break, but Darien still leads by 2.
Yeah, you can especially see in that rally that the block touches are so important for this Darien defense. They're taking all the heat off of Trumbull's attacks and letting them be playable.
So Trumbull back on serve. Isabella Gildea Monso. Trumbull. Setting up for Marin Black. Almost denied, but saves that one. Setting it up is Leone. Up in those rafters. Trumbull saving it. They're going to send that one over. Shank playing it. Moore to Leone. Again, hard hit ball from Trumbull. Moore using 2 hands. Darien trying on that block. And that one will go in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, Gombalage using the side of Marin Black's block, to go off into the sidelines and just powering her way through it.
So Monso back on serve for Trumbull. Moore. Setting it up for Marin Black. Short tap. Trumbull getting it back up. Again, trying on that block, and Darien picks up another point.
Yeah, trying to attack it just too far off the net. Doesn't have a great vantage point on it. It'll go down, straight down into the net.
So again, this set very close. Blue Wave lead the Eagles 12-10. Leone. Back up, hard hit shot from John Balaj. Shank not able to make that dig.
Yeah, so hard, only putting up a single block on such a potent attack. Easy to go around it and send it straight down.
So again, Darien in formation. Novia on serve. Line drive, Shank. Moore to Marin Black, huge block from the Eagles. Setting it up again for Leone. Hard hit ball from Trumbull, and Marin Black again on the block.
Yeah, there's no recovering from that block. It goes straight down. There's nothing you can do about it if you're Trumbull.
So the Blue Wave are up 13-11. Shank line drive serve. Trumbull. Again, John Balaj, that one's gonna soar on out. Blue Wave increasing that lead to 3.
Yeah, another mistake from Trumbull that they can't afford to have right now. As the gap is still very small, they have still a chance, great chance to get back into this third set.
Again, Shank. Leone. Over there, Erdland's just gonna touch that one, but that one will go in favor of Trumbull. So again, very close in these sets. John Balaj, Moore, setting it up for Leone. Trumbull, try to put that one down, again Leone. Up to Moore, Leone, hard hit ball, Trumbull recovering it nicely. Putting that one down is the Eagles. That one will stay in the court. So again, neck and neck in this third set.
Yeah, this Darien team has to get back in system if they want to keep scoring their points. When they get a hard hand on it, it goes straight down. But the same things for Trumbull, and Trumbull's just getting better passes right now.
So Ariana John Balaj again on it for the Trumbull Eagles. Line drive serve up in those rafters. Shank. Moore. Referees blow the whistle. That point going to Darien.
Calling Trumbull in the net on the block while turning away for it. Transitioning back to attack. Someone must have just caught it.
So Leone back on serve for the Blue Wave. Leone's serve is deep. Trumbull playing it. Getting close by. Moore. To Moore, just tapping that one, and tough ball right there.
Yeah, the set just a little bit tight to do anything with. Trapping her into the blockers. Only hope is to send it off the hands. She just couldn't quite get it through.
So the Blue Wave only lead by 1. Right on serve. Leone. Shank. Ellie Moore. Getting close to that net. Erdland's going to tap that one into free space. Number 11, Caitlin Erdland, putting the final touches on that ball.
Yeah, Trumbull setter already having released up to the net. There's wide open empty space in the back left corner. Right where she'll put it.
So again, Moore. Setting that one up. Hard hit shot, and Leone not there to bring that one up. So Blue Wave up 16-15.
Yeah, getting a touch on it, but just can't quite wrangle it back in.
Serve there, and that one just going off the leg of Leone. So a little miscommunication error there.
Yeah, I'm personally a fan of going side to side instead of front and back, because I can still nail you if it's going right at you.
So Trumbull on serve. We are tied in this third set. Kunkel on serve. Leone setting it up more. Erdland. Trumbull there, not there to make the play. So Blue Wave get that lead back.
Yeah, smart attack just right behind the setter. Forcing the Trumbull middle to shift a little bit for the block and just can't quite get there.
So then Annabelle Burke back on serve for the Blue Wave. She's been in these situations before. Darien has prevailed. Burke on serve. Johnson. Setting it up. Burke. The Moore. Leone trying on it, and in the middle between Marin Black and Brooke Leone, so tied at 17.
Yeah, if you don't go high enough, hitting cross is such a dangerous part right now. Both of Trumble's middle is just so big, it'll come right back at you. You gotta go line or you gotta go over.
So Jasmine Johnson on serve. That one's good. Moore up to Leone, hard hit ball, that one's gonna fly out. So Trumbull takes the lead 18-17. And timeout will be taken by head coach Lori LaRusso. So the Eagles get that lead back 18-17 in this third set. We're gonna step aside, we'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on DAF Media Network, I want to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media crew, bringing you all the sights and sounds. And this one, Will Massey, Hugh DeMark, Will Donnelly, Colin Tomaszewski, and Damian Andrew doing a great job bringing you this 2023 FCIAC Girls Volleyball Championship game. So Jasmine Johnson on serve for Trumbull. They have the lead in this third set. Johnson, Moore, just missing. Marin Black catching a break is Darien. Trumbull, hard hit ball, huge dig by Shank. Again, Moore just setting that one over. And a misread there from the Eagles, so Darien will get that point.
Yeah, super lucky for Darien on that miscommunication from Trumbull. Letting the ball drop center, not sure who's getting that.
So tied at 18 is Darien and Trumbull. Line drive serve, Trumbull really close over the net. Setting it up, Marin Black denied on that one. Tried to go for the kill, but Trumbull with some life still in them.
Yeah, they have to learn they cannot force their way through Gonvalage's block. She's too much of a presence up there. She presses too well, and it's just gonna come right back at you.
So Darien not out of the weeds yet. And Trumbull right behind them. That one setting up for in Black. Short tap, Trumbull there. That one will go out. So again, tied at 19. This game really close in the third set.
Yeah, there's that Trumbull miscommunication that we just saw. They were unsure about who's taking the second ball as the setter wasn't there. And that forces Trumbull to make an error out of bounds.
So Brooke Leone on serve for Darien. That one just off the palm. So serving error there from Darien. Trumbull regaining that lead.
Yeah, you can even tell by the sound that that serve made. It was almost a little dead, hollow thump, and it goes into the net.
So Trumbull back on serve. Number 9, Carolyn Novia. Shank playing it more. Hard hit ball by Marin Black. Trumbull recovering it nicely. Hard hit shot there, Shank on the dig. Leone, hard hit shot. There's the kill we've been waiting for from Savannah Leone. You're tied at 20.
Great placement, great power, putting it exactly where it needed to be for the kill.
So Ayla Shank on serve for Darien. Trumbull playing it. Trying to find a play. Leone's just going to send it over. And what a kill there from Trumbull. Again, not out of that one.
Yeah, Darien and Trumbull going blow for blow right now, seeing who can outmaneuver, outpower one another. The Trumbull up 1.
So Trumbull has this lead in the third set. Serve there, Leone. The Moore. Putting that one away is Ellie Moore. And back and forth are these two teams.
So much power into that swing, putting it right on the sideline. kissing that white line. Perfect placement.
So tied at 21. Leone on serve. That one is good. Johnson setting it up. Short tap ball. Leone and Trumbull. Huge save there from Darien. Moore's going to send it over with one hand, just missing with that left hand. So an error there from the Blue Wave. Trumbull taking back that lead.
Yeah, super unfortunate conclusion to that play. Great up by Darien. Just be a little bit of a mishandle, sending it out of bounds.
We're getting loud here in Fairfield Ludlow Gym. Right on serve. That one's deep. Leone hit there, so Trumbull gets the 2-point lead. And head coach Lori LaRusso will call that timeout in a dire situation in the third set of play.
As we saw in the second set, Darien is okay with fighting from behind, but they are by no means used to it. Most of the games throughout the season, they have been a dominant winner through it, and we'll see how they can respond to this 2-point deficit.
So the Blue Wave lead are down by 2, so we'll step aside. We're going to take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. This place is getting loud. Bailey right on serve. Couple errors here and there from Darien. Let's see if they can hold. Line drive serve, serving error there. Huge play. Probably the biggest coach's point of this game.
Absolutely. Coach LaRusso known for those, calling a timeout at exactly the right point, icing the server, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, so Darien catching a breather, and now on serve is the Blue Wave. Moore. Trumbull setting it up. Trying to put that one down. Leone. Up to Moore to Erdlin. Again, Shank. Really close to that net. Again, so tight. Trumbull making a huge recovery. Hard hit ball there from Davis. Moore. Leone using two hands. Trumbull's gonna send that one over. Again, putting that one down one-handed. Leone. Erdlin. Trumbull. With almost a final touch, Darien back to neutral play. Hard hit there from Leone.
Oh my God, oh my Lord.
You hear the static on our mic for a reason.
That is one of the most ridiculous plays I have seen in a very, very long time.
And timeout taken by the Eagles. Clearly the highlight of this match. And we are tied at 23. We're gonna step aside, take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. So back here live on the DAF Media Network, we just saw a crazy point. And now the Blue Wave are on serve at 23 apiece. Ellie Moore, University of Kansas commit. Signaling Moore. Trumbull. Putting that one down, dig there from Schenk, but just out of range. So Trumbull now has third set point.
This is the most important serve Trumbull has had this entire game.
So Ava Kunkel on serve for the Eagles. That serve low, Schenk on the huge dig. Moore to Erdlin. Again up, Moore, and what a shot there from Ellie Moore, tied at 24.
This is ridiculous, hitting it so hard, such great placement. This is a volleyball game worth watching, folks.
So now Annabelle Burke, no one other than Annabelle Burke coming in to serve.
Varsity start.
The first varsity start, and in the FCIAC Championship. That serve is good, Johnson. Setting it up, hard hit ball, Darien not there to make the play, so again, Trumbull up by 1. You just hear the noise. Jasmine Johnson on serve for the Eagles. Her serve is good, Moore. Setting it up, Leone short tap. Johnson. Trumbull sending it over, Shank.
Gotta use this.
Moore. Marin Black. That one goes long, and the Eagles are still flying.
We're going to a 4th set, and that's not the way that you want to end that, on an error. Entirely avoidable.
So we are going to see a 4th set in this FCIAC Championship game. And oh wow. Let's just take that 3rd set all in. So the Eagles take that set 26-24. And not out of it yet. We're gonna step aside. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Want to give a shout out to our FCIAC sponsors in this game: Metro Team Sports, First County Bank, Hospital for Special Surgery, Orthopedics, The Next Street, Stacks Sports and Farmers Insurance, and of course the FCIAC Commissioner Dave Schultz, doing a great job bringing you this FCIAC Girls Volleyball Tournament. So we just saw a very eventful 3rd set. Those last couple of points, the room was ecstatic, and Trumbull came out with it 26-24.
Yeah, I still don't have words for how those last 5 points went down. Darien Trumbull fighting tooth and nail to come out on the lead, and Trumbull takes it so narrowly, which they needed to stay in this game for the FCIAC Championship.
So Darien needs to fight back. Of course, momentum obviously on the Trumbull side, the Trumbull bench, but Darien knows that this set is not going to be an easy one. So all you need is 25. Let's see what both of these powerhouse teams can do.
Yeah, to Trumbull's credit, they never lost energy anywhere throughout that set. They needed every bit of it, and you can see exactly what happened because of it.
So the Eagles will start on serve in this 4th set. Number 6, libero Jasmine Johnson. Johnson's first serve. Shank playing it. Moore setting it up. Darien giving Trumbull the free ball. A little soft tap there from the Eagles. Moore giving it over to Moore. Shot there from John Balaj. Shank. Moore. And Darien making a little error now, and so the first point going to the Eagles.
Yeah, set just being pushed too far over her shoulder. Couldn't quite get fingertips on it to send it over. But Darien's getting very good at getting touches on that block against Trumbull, slowing the ball down for defense.
So again, Jasmine Johnson on serve, right off the tip of the net. Setting it up, hard hit shot there. That one's gonna go out. So another error from Darien, another point for Trumbull. Johnson again on serve, Shank. Moore, the setter setting it over, and a huge point going to Darien.
Never fails to work. There's that hole, and it's going to stay there until Trumbull wants to entirely rework their defense. So got to abuse that while you can.
So again, looking for a Trumbull. Hard hit ball from John Balaj near the Darien bench. Setting it up, Trumbull touching it. John Balaj, hard hit, Shank. And Darien, that one going right into the net, so Trumbull creating that lead. They go up 3-1. So again, Trumbull on serve. Giving it up to Darien. That one will fall, so the Blue Wave picking up a big point.
Yeah, great set keeping the ball off the net. They know that the Trumbull block is so prominent, blocking the outside attack. So if you trap them, the ball's coming back at you. So you need to keep the ball off the net.
So Darien on serve. Trumbull setting it up, just sending that one over. Moore. Little tap there, and another error from the Blue Wave. Trumbull again rolling. Both teams not out of it yet. This Trumbull team, they're fighting back. Serve from Trumbull, Shank. Leone. Trumbull trying to make the dig, they will. Sending it over. Moore. Soft tap there, and Trumbull almost had a little look at it, but won't be able to get that one over the net.
Great look, way to get 3 touches on that, but they just couldn't quite get it back over the net. And Darien's getting more crafty with these attacks, as you can see, rolling it, tapping it where it needs to go.
So a little tying of the shoe, and Ayla Shank back on serve for the Blue Wave. Serving error there, Trumbull picking up another one. And Ariana John Balaj again on serve for the Eagles. John Balaj's serve is good, Shank. Setting it up, Erdlin. Again, Darien, offense not looking too great.
No, they're swinging when there isn't room to swing. The ball is too low. You have to tip it over, because if you're going to hit it full speed, it's going straight into the net. You have no vantage point on it.
So Lori LaRusso going to take timeout for the Blue Wave. We're going to step aside here. The Eagles lead the Darien by 3. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on the DAF Media Network. Ariana Jambalaj getting back on serve for Trumbull. Leone. Moore again close to that net. Darien can't comply with that one, so Trumbull's carving out that lead.
He's putting a little too much heat on that set. Sending it outside the antenna to the point of no return. Can't get enough of an angle to get it back in.
Well, Jambalaj waiting on it. Low serve, Shank with the dig. Moore. Leone sending it over. Trumbull setting it up. Darien hustling for it. Leone making a nice play. Moore sending it over. Hard hit ball there from Trumbull. That one will go out, so Darien picking up a huge point.
Yeah, not enough snap on the attack. It'll float out of bounds.
So a huge serve coming up from Savannah Leone. A little soft tap there from the Eagles. Again, Trumbull. Hard hit there, but another error from Trumbull, so these errors racking up for both of these squads.
Yeah, again, the ball is just too far behind her, or she approached too far before the ball gets there, so she doesn't get enough snap. It's on the arms and it's floating out of bounds.
So Leone again back on serve. That serve's good. Trumbull using the knuckle to get that over. Hard hit shot from Darien. That one's staying in, so Blue Wave is climbing back.
That sharp cross shot has proved potent for Darien all throughout tonight. Just getting over the block and sending it to where the defenders aren't covering.
The Blue Wave on serve again. Leone very consistent. Jasmine Johnson. Nice shot there from number 10, Ava Kunkel with the kill. Now Trumbull on serve. Moore. Giving it to her sister, back over to Ellie Moore, and that's just a textbook play from the Blue Wave.
Yeah, feeding it right in between the arms of the blockers, such a smart spot. And with just enough power, no defender can get there.
So the Blue Wave only down by 1. They're looking to try to get this game back to a tie. Moore on the serve, Trumbull. Setting it up, sending that one. That one is going out, so pair of errors here and there from the Eagles. We're tied back at 8.
Yeah, we've been seeing that so much, especially in this set. The ball is behind her. She doesn't get enough torque sending it down, so she sends it out instead.
Yeah, Darien on serve, and Trumbull making a huge recovery. Shank. Moore. Hard hit from Moore, really close. 2 players hitting it. Putting that one down, that stays in, so huge point going to Darien.
Yeah, there was a little ping pong on the net there, sending it over and over and over until Darien could get themselves back in system for a well-placed shot to win the point.
So again, Ellie Moore on serve. Trumbull. Setting it up, hard shot there from number 24, Claire Davis. Putting that one down and tied at 9.
Yeah, fixing that problem we were talking about earlier, slowing down her transition and approach just a little bit so she keeps the ball in front of her and see what wonders it can do.
Shank on the dig. Moore setting it up for Ellie Moore. That one goes right into the net. So again, something you don't want to see from Darien, making these errors that are 100% avoidable. Trumbull on serve, Moore. Darien's gonna look, Trumbull's gonna play it. Getting close to that net, Trumbull cannot get there. So the Blue Wave getting back with it. And now Annabelle Burke coming in to serve. Burke off of Jasmine Johnson. Trumbull sending it over low. Close to that net, trying to get a block. Nice recovery play from Trumbull. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a very sloppy play from both sides. I don't know, could have been a double on Trumbull, and just Darien didn't work out on their favor.
So down by one, the Blue Wave, the Eagles on serve.
Yeah, Captain Ellie Moore inquiring, same question if that wasn't a double or not. The ref saying let it be, giving the point to Trumbull.
Johnson on serve, Shank, low recovery. Giving that one over. Nice block there from Darien. Trumbull recovering it nicely. Referees blow that whistle, going to Darien.
There's that double call they were looking for, except on the next play over. You can see the spin of the ball really proving it. Comes out a little funky, one hand after the other.
So serve. Trumbull. Hard hit shot going into the net. Carolyn Novia. So the Blue Wave etch out a small lead of one.
Yeah, that's another block there's no recovering from. Gets to the floor so quickly that you have zero chance of getting a hand under it.
So again, Darien. Moore on serve. Johnson with big recovery over by the scorer's table. Shot there from John Balaj. Darien recovering it. And again, the Blue Wave find that open space.
Fantastic free ball kill. Great recovery. Getting the ball from out of the net. And Trumbull will have to take a timeout.
So timeout will be taken by the Trumbull Eagles. Blue Wave lead by 2. We're going to step aside. We'll take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. Getting back here live on the DAF Media Network. Of course, you're watching this DAF Media Network joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Liam Tomaszewski, Griffith Krause, so glad you could be here for this epic contest. The Clash of the Titans, as you would call it. Moore. Trumbull setting it up for John Balaj. Short tap. Marin Black doing a great job blocking that. Really close to that net. Referees blow the whistle, going to Darien.
They called Trumbull on 4 touches there. Saw that play close to the net, not sure who was touching what.
Timeout, talk some things over, but we're going to step aside here from Fairfield Ludlow High School. Take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Blue Wave lead the Eagles 16-11 in this fourth set of play. Serve there from Darien. Trumbull setting it up for John Balaj. Hard hit shot, that one will fall, so Trumbull will pick up a massive point after the timeout.
Yeah, the power on the attack, just forcing it through the Darien block, something that we've seen throughout this entire game.
So Monso on serve for the Eagles. That serves up more for Marin Black, putting that one almost vertically straight down. Didn't even see any daylight.
Nope, it's going straight down, meeting the wood expeditiously.
So Leone back on serve for the Blue Wave. Leone's serve is good. Setting it up. Hard hit shot there, kill from the Blue Wave.
Yeah, always finding the great spot in between the block and the antenna, nailing it line where the defender isn't ready for it.
So the Blue Wave up by 6. And serving error there from the Blue Wave. They had to cool down sometime, so getting back in the game, still up by 5.
Yeah, never a great time to miss a serve, but with a buffer of 6, somewhat affordable.
So back on serve, Caroline Novia. Novia serve is good. Shank trying to make it so the Eagles will get an ace.
Yep, that's a great spot.
Down 17-21.
Yeah, Darien is not out of the woods yet. This Trumbull team still has so much passion and fire in their play. But this deficit is no problem for them.
Shank giving that one up to Moore. Referees blow that whistle. That one going in favor of the Eagles.
They're going to call a double on the set, coming out a little bit weird. Smallest bit of a mishandle, and late in this game, the refs are being sticklers for that.
The FCIAC Championship game. We're going to see a timeout taken. This team's just trying to talk it over. Darien will take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. Blue Wave lead the Eagles by 3. So back here live on the DAF Media Network. Eagles on serve. Floater, Moore. Setting that one up for Erdlin. Again, Trumbull. Jasmine Johnson just sending that one over. Close by shot, that point going to the Eagles.
Yeah, you have to capitalize on that free ball. Trumbull's giving you a gift right there, and you have to send it way back faster at them.
So indeed it is so. The Eagles getting back on serve. Blue Wave lead only by 2. Trumbull on it. Shank with the dig. Moore to Leone. Hard fastball. That one was good. And the Blue Wave hit 22. They're up by 3.
Annabelle Burke in the same position as she was last set.
So Annabelle Burke coming in for the serve. Burke's serve is good. Johnson setting that one up. Davis, short ball. Getting close to that net. A little ping pong action. Leone's just going to two-hand it over. Again, Trumbull. Hard hit ball there. Darien will reset. Leone. Hard hit from the Eagles. And Darien can't do anything about that one, so the Eagles, again, neck and neck, only a 2-point differential.
Yeah, these Eagles are still so in this game. They're right there with Darien. If they keep playing this way, we might just see a 5th set here in this Ludlow gym.
So Jasmine Johnson on serve for the Eagles. Every point makes the difference. Johnson's serve is good. Moore setting that one up. Short ball. That one Huge recovery, but the referees blow the whistle going to Darien.
Yeah, that ball very much hit the floor. Trumbull trying to get away with a little something.
Yeah, that one just singeing the edge of that wood. With the Blue Wave up by 3. More. Hard hit serve, miscommunication there. And Darien is up by 4. They have championship point.
Just 1 point to go for the gold medal.
Well, more on serve. That one's up. Trumbull trying to put it down, and that one staying alive.
Trumbull has to play perfect volleyball from here on out. They cannot drop 1 more point. If Darien goes back to serve, the game is over.
So again, Monso on serve for the Eagles. Low serve, Leone. Moore. Soft tap there from Black. Again on that tap. Shank. Tossing it up. Leone. That one goes into the stand. Save that ball, Darien. Are your 2023 FCIAC champs.
What a way to end it. Great hit being winged off into the stands. And that is some impressive volleyball played by both sides tonight. Darien walking away with the victory.
Back-to-back years, Darien. Another trophy to add to the case. And what another memorable year for head coach Lori LaRusso's team.
It's only 1 stop for the rest of the season. Both teams have the state playoffs to look forward to now. And I have a feeling that we will be seeing this matchup again.
So really excellent play there from the Blue Wave. And in another amazing game in the rivalry between Darien and Trumbull. So your 2023 FCIAC champs. Of course, we're going to take a look now at that last play, the final kill there, and Trumbull just heaved that one into the stands.
Yeah, fantastic volleyball played by both sides. Just Trumbull couldn't quite get her hold onto that set, and Darien will walk away with the win.
So an amazing job right there, 25-21, that final score. So now we're just gonna take a look at our FCIAC sponsors. So this one, of course, Metro Team Sports, First County Bank, Orthopedic Stanford Health, The Next Street, Stack Sports, and Farmers Insurance. So Darien can now celebrate. So Griff, I mean, Darien, they dropped that 3rd set, but they really came to show in that 4th.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just a result of Trumbull playing smart, calculated volleyball throughout the entire game, and they did not give up for a second. There were some unfortunate errors from both sides, but Darien played their own game of volleyball, and that was enough to take out Trumbull. But I do have a feeling we'll be seeing this matchup again in the state championship.
So, of course, we will see the trophy ceremony for both of these teams, the FCIAC as a whole, but want to give a quick shout-out to our DAF Media crew, bringing you all the sights and sounds on this Saturday game. Will Massey, Hugh DeMark, Will Donnelly, Colin Tomaszewski, Damian Andrew doing a great job manning this broadcast. Of course, Griffith Krause doing a great job. Color commentator for this year, really great. It was just another memorable year in the books for Darien.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, as for DAF Media, I've been Liam Tomaszewski. It's been a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Of course, you will see the trophy ceremony between both of these teams.
we'd like to present the runner-up trophy for the 2023 FCIAC Girls Volleyball Championship Tournament to the Trumbull High School Eagles. And the champion trophy to the Darien Blue Wave. We'd next like to present the individual medals to the Darien Blue Wave. Number 1, Mia Michelson. Number 2, Molly Medeiros. Number 3, Savannah Leone. Number 4, Ellie Moore. Number 5, Maureen Black. Number 7, Annabelle Burke. Number 8, Aubrey Moore. Number 9, Patsy Arvelo. Number 11, Caitlin Erdland. Number 12, Kate Shockey. Number 15, Lorraine Easterberg. Number 16, Brooke Leone. Number 18, Stella Bartolaro. And number 20, Ayla Shen. And finally, we would like to present the Most Valuable Player Award to Darien High School's number 8, Aubrey Moore. Congratulations both teams on a well-played match. Thank you for attending this year's FCIAC final.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.